Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the 28th review of the playlist entitled Series Number 11, NA Market Snooze, North American Market Snooze. So this is the 28th review, and coming off the blue variant from last week, we will be taking a look at Copenhagen Spitfree Green. So, all of that said, if you are interested in helping fund some of the core content of this channel, tobacco, there is a PayPal link in the description area for small one-time donations. I thank you for your consideration. We're going to take this over to the desk, take a closer look at the packaging and the product inside, then we'll bring it back up top to see what I think. Back in a moment. Okay, and here we are. So this playlist and another review from it will pop up in the last 20 seconds of this video. All right. So you got a raised box rim in the U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company fashion. Copenhagen is raised. Everything else is flat to the can. Although the green looks better here than the blue, I just don't like the cans. I don't like that they felt the need to put Spit Free in huge lettering while blacking out Copenhagen like they're hiding the brand just in case it goes sideways. It's just, I don't know. I would have rather had them put snooze, although I can understand why they were trying to stay away from that word in relation to their Copenhagen brand. You can see real light there, 1822, and that it's pouches. I don't know. I just don't. It seems like another product that design-wise it was just sort of rushed. Anyway, going around to the side, you have the barcode, and then you have a rewards code. If you want to try it, go for it. Scrunched, thin warning label. This is the write-up for the rewards. And then Copenhagen Spitfree Green Mint pouches. And then the manufacturer's information. So it is a product of U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company that is headquartered out of Nashville, Tennessee. And then you have all the funny stuff that they feel the need to tell you that this is smokeless tobacco. It is tax class M, as is all dip, and it is 100% American tobacco, as you would expect from this company. You got their standard guaranteed fresh stamp can and another way out there sell by date, which is May 25th, 2025. I'm going to bring the camera slightly up here, sorry. And we'll open it up. So again, these products, they have this rubbery band on them that I'm actually having a hard time even cutting tonight. It is not your standard U.S. Smokeless papery band, and this thing is not cutting. I'm just running in circles here. Hold on for a second. Let's try this. That's doing the job, but this is a little bit ridiculous. Okay. And it's still not open. Alrighty then. It almost feels like this is a sit on top lid. I don't think it is, but it feels that way. Okay, let's try this. And now it's open. Nothing I like more, as you know, if you've been watching a while, than a company making me fight my way into their product. So this is what you have. It is a pretty good sized pouch. You are not going to find anything this large in a snus product besides the blue variant of this product. All right, it is a standard U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company pouch setup. That said, this is completely dry. There is no moisture, which is why you're seeing no staining, and the pouch is still in its original, what they all are originally color-wise. All right, there'll be 15 in the can. There's a good number. We will take it back up top, and I will let you know what I think. Okay, and we are back. So, I already know what this is going to smell like, but I haven't been able to smell it from the foot away when it was on the desk. Yep. Okay, so this is sort of a mixed bag for me. This is not a comment on the product itself, because the product itself, for what it is and what it's supposed to accomplish, is going to be fine. I'll throw one in for this. There was no need for these two Copenhagen products. These products already exist. It is Skull Snus. It's the exact same thing. All right. I am seriously thinking, although it's almost a waste of money, that I may do a face-off between the blue and blue Skull Snus and Copenhagen Spitfree, but I already know what the outcome will be. So why did they do it? I don't know. Maybe Skull Snus sales are plummeting or something, but they felt the need to do it. Now, on the upside of this, it's basically a spit-free dip pouch, and it's the size of a dip pouch. It's filled with the amount a dip pouch would have. They are a little bit lighter, if you notice. I think it's 0.52. Wait. Before I put my foot in my mouth on that, hold on for a second. Let's get the magnifying glass out, because I'm that old. It's 0.58 ounces. That is lower than their dip pouches. That is because this product has no moisture in it, or very, very little. The dip pouches are going to have a much higher, like Copenhagen original pouches or whatever, are going to have a much higher moisture level, moisture content. And that is why it's lighter. But there are 15 pouches in there. Again, it's like a mixed bag. Like, you know, I had this shipped in, okay? This review is thanks to Toy Obsessed. He shipped it in from Washington to me. I haven't seen these in my area yet. I would be interested to see if they're priced the same as Skull Snus. That would be the decider, I think. At the end of the day, if they put the same product in a Copenhagen can and then try to charge more for it, that'd be a deal breaker. That'd be like, what, really? On the upside, the pro of this situation is, at least Copenhagen, U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company, and their big tobacco overlords did not decide to put out Copenhagen nicotine pouches like another major brand did. So there is something to be said for the fact that although it is an existing product that they put in a different can, at least it's still tobacco. Flavor, this is the spearmint, okay? So with the Skull Snus, the one with blue highlighted lettering is mint. and the green is smooth mint. This has blue mint and green mint pouches. Anyway, I usually like cans that are like very little raise, and this has very low raise. It's just Copenhagen. There's a slight border. They always feel need to put a slight rise in between the upper and the lower, whatever. But although the green works a little bit better with the black base, did you really have to put Spitfree? Like, I mean, I get that that's what the selling point is. And it is Spitfree. I mean, it's not, false advertising by any means. But, like, did you have to, like, plaster it across the front? Anyway. I don't find a need for this stuff very much anymore. But every once in a while, I do need something that's Spitfree. That said, as far as this goes, the product itself, how it tastes, whatnot, it feels like a dip. It feels like a dip pouch. But the mints are overdone. Now, as I said in the blue one, this does not seem as overblown as the Skull products 5 years ago. But it still is like an aggressive spearmint. The blue being an aggressive peppermint. Are they bad? No, not really, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for in a product. I would rather have a sort of natural snus, like Swedish original. But you don't find any of them in a portion size this big. There's a couple products that are on the larger side, but not to this extent. So, again, it's sort of mixed for me. The product is what it says. The mint, and in this one, spearmint, is sort of overblown. Not to my own personal preference. But there seems to be nicotine. And although I'm not a huge mint fan, there's nothing I particularly hate about mint or spearmint either. It's just, I'm sort of like, I don't go looking for that when it comes to tobacco. So really, the product is what it says, works the way they suggest. The packaging, although I don't like it, it functions fine, lid goes on fine. The banding, I'm not quite sure what that's about. But it is a rubbery American Snuff Company style banding. Now, maybe that has something to do with the type of product and that date that's way out there and they need this type of banding. I don't know. But it is not like any other banding on any other U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company product. And I find that a little odd. And in this case tonight, irritating. So if you see it, this is one of those deals you may want to have something around that you don't have to spit with. I try to always have something about. As it is, this and the blue will probably get used up here with me. But it's a good thing that dates out to May of next year, because that may be how long it takes for them both to go. You may want to think about, and this is running along again, I apologize, I got to get these videos a little bit I keep getting longer and longer. You may want to think about the aspect of getting these just in case you need something spitless, but looking from the direction of, hey, I should get one of them for the can, because Suit seems to be of the idea that these may not be around terribly long. I don't see this being a long-standing product. Not in this variation anyway. So that's another thing. If you collect cans or anything like that, you might want to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to grab one of them just for the can. I don't even like the can, but I'm sort of glad I have it. So Toy Obsessed. Thank you. All in all, it depends what your needs are. It depends what you like, what you don't like. Again, there's nothing wrong with the product. There's nothing wrong with the packaging. I just don't know if this was really necessary. And I don't have an inside line on the marketing. So, I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. I don't think it's a bad idea. I just think you already had this stuff in a different can. Like, wow, what is going on? Anyway, so that is my take on it all. This has been my review of Copenhagen Spitfree. Green mint pouches. All right, there you go. We're on a roll. I'm doing good here. It's only like 20 after 3 in the morning. Anyway, I do hope all of you are well. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.